Hello everyone, and welcome back to Season 1 of my Let's Play series. You have joined episode 45, and at the end of our last episode, we were working on the shield generator for our withers, and I think we had just about finished up with it. I wanted to try something real quick. I don't know that this will work. I think it might, though. I wanted to test to see if I could control these with a switch. I may need to tell this to on to activate. Yes. Excellent. So I should be able to, with the use of some redstone conduits, I think I'll be able to rig up something a little fancy. I want the bottom one set for that as well, on to activate. Of course, it helps if you actually hit what you're targeting. There we go. You may need one more. I may be able to, let's see here, where'd my wrench go? Did I put my wrench up? I think I put my wrench up. There it is. I may need to try a little bit of a trick here. Let's pull out some marble or something. Now I should be able to tell this thing to connect to that. There we go. That's what I was after. I think I can get rid of that and put a switch here. No, it still didn't quite want to do it. Well, that's alright. Now we can put a block back there or something. And I have got a pretty full backpack. Those will come in handy in a minute. Let's see, do I have any? I normally like to just use stone or cobblestone for this stuff, but let's see. A little bit of granite. And let's go ahead and chisel up a little piece of granite into something cool looking. There we go. That looks like it would be a nice place for a switch. So I should be able to put a switch on this thing. And yeah, there we go. Shield is active. And no shield. Okay. So to continue being able to produce withers on demand, let's see if I can't light up this a little bit here. There we go. We're going to need to craft a couple of more things. So I'm going to teach the grid how to make these things, because some of them may come in handy later. One of the things we're going to want is a dislocator, which is this little guy. Uses some draconium dust, some blaze powder, and an eye of ender. Now, I should have most of these things already, but I still want to teach the grid how to make that. You never know, I may end up wanting another one of these. Oh, there's our dislocator. We're also going to want one of these dislocator receptacles. And this is where it might get a little tricky, because we need one of these draconic cores from Draconic Evolution. And that's not quite so bad, but I am going to want to teach it how to make these draconium ingots, which I've already got set up in the process pattern encoder, so I wouldn't forget. And now we should be able to teach it how to make this little guy. Draconium infused obsidian, and we're going to want a fair number of these. And now I believe we can teach it the last step here. So these 4 are going to just go in a crafter. 4, and then this guy's going to go into one of our smelters. So we should be able to request these things now. I'm going to want one of those. I'm going to want one of these. 14 and 12. 26. I think I'm going to want 26 of those. I'm going to want 26 of these. Could be wrong about that, but I'm going to try doing a little bit of math. And we probably never taught it how to make actual blaze powder. Let's see if I've got room in here. No, we never did. So let's teach it how to make blaze powder. Should be able to put those back in there just fine. There we go. Now let's try that again. I think it was 26 I wanted to try. Let's go ahead and grab our other items out of here. We want the unbound dislocator and the dislocator receptacle. Let's see how close we are to. Oh, there we go. Okay, so what we're going to want to do, and I think I may only actually need 25 of these. Do I have any food? Yeah, let's go ahead and take a little bit of a snack break. And right here, I'm basically going to build a neat little portal, basically. I guess we didn't need as many as I thought. And man, let's see if I can do some sneakery here. That's going to take a little bit to break. Change that to single mode, and let's see if I can. Nope, won't let me swap it. It was worth a shot. It's like my pick's a little bit faster. Because right in here, I'm going to want this dislocator receptacle. And let's go ahead and turn this on for a second. And I'm thinking 2, 3, probably right here is good. There we go. Now that that is bound there, I should be able to slip this right into there. And you can see now that I've got this nifty little portal here, anything that you throw into there is going to instantly be teleported to whatever destination you have set that dislocator to. And again, that was shift right clicking to select the destination, and then I was able to place it in the dislocator receptacle. And just in case you missed it, any item that comes in contact with this is going to be teleported instantly to the destination that you have set with that porter. So we have just a little bit more setup to do. I'm going to need to craft quite a few more of these. What were those? Mechanical users? Yeah, I'm going to need quite a few more of those mechanical users. which are these guys. Not terrible. Not terrible to craft, but I think I'm going to go ahead and let's teach the grid how to make these things as well. I crafted all of the previous ones. I've already got a dropper. Taught it how to make a dropper. So hopefully won't be too hard. Now what I might need to do is teach it how to make the what is that, the resonating redstone crystal. I'm not sure that I've ever taught it how to do that, so I may need to teach it how to do that. Let's teach it how to make one of those, and let's go ahead and teach it how to make these. And just to be on the safe side, I'm going to teach it how to make a glass cutter, just in case it runs out. And we should be able to pop all these into a crafter. There's none of those required a process pattern encoder. Now let's see if I can ask for a mechanical user. Yeah, I sure can. And we're going to need quite a few of these, so I will be back once I have got these all crafted up. Okay, I am back, everybody, and I've got our mechanical users crafted. So basically, what I did is I want my wither to appear in the center if I can. So I've placed a couple of guiding blocks here, so I had something to set that first mechanical user on. And we're going to want to set these up kind of like this. And by kind of like this, I mean actually exactly like this for all of this to work together. And basically, you're going to want a structure of these that looks kind of like this. It's like a 3x3 with the bottom left and the bottom right block missing. And we're going to want to set up some fancy cabling back here. So let's pull out some conduits. Some redstone conduits. And I'm also going to want a repeater, which I may need to run back down here and make really quickly. In fact, let's just teach the grid how to make that. That's not terrible. But I use enough repeaters, it's probably not a bad idea to have the grid learn how. There we go. So now I should be able to come back down here and ask for a repeater. There we go. This shouldn't take any time to craft at all. There we go. And back here, let's see if I can get these conduits down here where I need them. We're going to place the item conduits like so. And we're also going to place the redstone conduits in the same way. I don't know why they did that, but there we go. And this is where it gets a little tricky, because I'm going to want to set these to a different color. And we'll explain that in just a minute. Just the ones on the top three. We're going to set these to color other than red. There we go. Now these, we can keep those as red. That'll be just fine. And the bottom one as well. And we're also going to want to make sure that these are set to insert. And I'm probably going to set up some kind of an interface with the grid to get the items in here that I need. But basically, to help demonstrate this stuff, I'm just going to run a little bit of cable out here. And let's see, I probably don't have a chest on me, so let's see if we can get a chest really quick. There we go. Huh. I've got a couple of ender chests I'm not using. I may set something up with some ender chests because I haven't used any of those in a while. And then somewhere in here, I'm going to want my repeater. We're going to disable that connection right there. Where my wrench went, there it is. I'm going to want something like that, and I'm going to set this to green. And let's go ahead and give this the longest delay we can, which actually isn't a very small delay at all. I think I'd like to run something over this way so that we can see this as it's being demonstrated. So let's get a button or something, which I have plenty of. And we'll put that right there. And let's pop a chest over here. And we're going to set that to extract just for now. And this chest isn't even going to be here. Let's get... And we'll need 7 of these to demonstrate it. And we're also going to want to configure these guys to, I think it's place block. Oh, come on now. There we go. Upper left only, place block, upper only, place block, upper left slot only. I may need to come back and change those to left click. Oh, and I almost forgot something. This right here, I'm going to want to set that to round robin enabled. I'm going to take those out of there for now. Place block, upper left slot only. So I won't need to change those at least. Place block, upper left slot only. So now, I can get one more piece of stone because I think I turned one of those into cobble. There we go. I'm having a little bit of trouble here. Give me just a minute to get this sorted back out. I will be back with you guys in just a moment. Okay, so I basically remembered what I forgot to do here, and I moved this chest a little bit. Basically, what I forgot to do was I need to adjust these this redstone command. I need to set that to redstone pulse. That's number 1. So let's get those set to redstone pulse. There we go. So now, let's just use some of these since I have them handy. So what we should be seeing now, which of course we aren't seeing, where'd they go? Are they still in the chest? Oh, you know what? I didn't set that to extract. Or if it is, it's, there we go. That's always active. There we go. So now what we should hopefully be seeing, what did it do? It placed them all in there. Why did it do? Oh, because I didn't set the round robin on it this time. So let's set the round robin again. Round robin enabled. So now hopefully it's still not really wanting to play nice with me here, is it? Let's see what's going on. Insert on green. And out. Only thing I can think is maybe I've got these set incorrectly. Let's turn that back to red. And let's try turning this one to green. Try it again. Did that do it? Interesting. Why, this is driving me nuts. It should be placing just one inside of each one of these. Let's see if that did it. Oh, you know what I may have forgotten to do? I think we're going to need a downgrade. Because by default, this is trying to transfer, I believe it's 4 items at a time. I think that is what is going on. I think that is in fact what is happening. I'm probably going to need to make one of those downgrades. So if you look, that's what this slot is for. Insert item conduit speed, upgrade, or downgrade. Max downgrade is 1. So let's run over here to the grid. Or maybe teleport. And let's check out those downgrades, which is this little item conduit speed downgrade. This doesn't look horrible. I can just go ahead and get one of those. Teach the grid how to make it just in case. What am I missing? Electrical steel. Okay. This is why I teach the grid how to make things, just by the way. I'm pretty sure we've already taught it how to make electrical steel. It says I'm missing a slime ball, huh? So let's see if I can change this up just a little bit. See if that'll give me what I need. And I'll teach you how to make those rice slime balls here in a minute. That's kind of why I wanted to have so much rice too. A lot of times these rice slime balls work just as well as the slime balls. That should give me what I need. It's probably making some electrical steel. That appears to be exactly what it's doing. So I will be back once that item is done crafting. And we're back, guys. This downgrade should be complete now. So let's run back down there and get that put in. There we go. Now that's going to let it just set out one item in the round robin instead of trying to do the 3 or 4 that it usually does. I think it's 4. I think it tries to do 4 at a time. So let's get those in there. And now that should be placing one. Yes. There. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Yeah. So now when I hit this button, I'll try to get this to where I can kind of see this. Yeah, that's exactly what we wanted to have happen. Hopefully you saw that. It placed these 4 on the bottom first, and then a second or 2 later it placed the 3 on the top. And that's exactly what we're going to need to have happen. So, this is a little bit scary. I think I may be fully ready. Oh, you know what? We're not quite ready, because what we're going to need are some item filters. Let's see if I have any of those available. It looks like we have quite a few. A bunch of these are configured already. I'm going to grab some that I already have configured, and I'm going to place them in my personal crafting grid here to try to clear them out really quick. And I'm also going to want to grab one of my wither skulls. And is that still on? No, it's off. Okay. Did I get the soul sand already? Let's get the soul sand out of here. And what I'm going to want to do is in these, on the very top, we're going to set these to accept the wither skulls. There we go. And then these 4 on the bottom, we're going to set these to accept the soul sand. That one in the middle is always the trickiest to get. Right, so basically, now when I place the soul sand, and if I get enough wither skulls in here, I'll just grab a good stack of them. I'm just going to try to evenly split those up, which is probably fine. And here comes the scary part. When I push this button, and I'll tell you, I'm a little hesitant to do it. I'm a little scared. We should see the wither appear, and then hopefully immediately be sucked into that shield. So if I've done everything correctly, which for some reason doesn't look like I've done. I may have had that set correctly to begin with. So let's set that back to red. And set this back to green. That should be placing them. I'm not quite sure why it isn't. I'm going to fiddle with this for just a second. I may need to change these to use item, perhaps? No? Should be placing them. Let's try generic click. Yeah. I will be back in just a minute. I'm going to figure out what's going on here. Okay, guys, I think I figured out what I did. I think we need to set this to use item on block. Well, use item on block. Use item on block. And let's turn our shield back on. And so now, hopefully, what we'll see when I push this is a wither spawn, and then immediately get sucked into the shield. So, no. Still with the no. They need to be left click. All the stuff I go through to... Wish I could just remember how to set all this stuff up, you know? There we go. So now he is stuck in there, and I think he's taking damage. Yeah, there he goes. Now he's taking some damage. These are staying powered, which is exactly what we wanted to see. Now, I'm not exactly sure why there was such a delay there. But how awesome is that? He's not going to be able to get out of there. He's going to keep trying. And oh, look at that, our very first Nether star. So I think I have enough to try this one more time. There we go. Now I am a little curious as to why it's taking so long for him to start taking damage. What I may want to do is reduce the size of this shield. But basically, it looks to me as if it's working. Do I have enough to do it again? Yeah. Let's see if we can take 2 of them. Got another Nether star out of the deal, though. I may need to change what kind of damage this is doing. Oh, you know what? I bet that's what I needed. There we go. I think that's going to do it. I think I needed to add that solid damage. But hopefully I've got enough in there that we can try this again. No, that wasn't what we wanted. Let's go ahead and delete that one. Maybe I want to move that up. Let's get a few more wither skulls here. Because I would like to see these guys start taking damage right away. Because otherwise I may have to set up some kind of like an attractor obelisk or something to try to get them to walk into the shield. I'm really not sure why he is able to just hang out in there. Yeah, see, because he's not taking damage until he actually hits that shield. So I may want to reduce the size of this, or we may end up with some kind of an attractor obelisk to try to force him into the shield. Hostile solid damage. I'm pretty sure that's what we want. At least I'm getting a decent amount of Nether stars out of this. And I'll probably set up some kind of XP vacuum or chest or something to get those out of there. Because eventually I'm going to have this to where I should be able to just request a Nether star. And it will automatically do all of this stuff for me. But I think we have reached a good wrapping up point for the episode. This is working as intended. Looks like I need to put another few wither skulls in there. Let's go ahead and get those running again. Get some more skulls in there. There we go. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you are enjoying the series and the episodes, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you would like to be notified of videos that I put out in the future, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.